royalty-free. Got to have the royalty-free stuff going on there. So this is Black Betty. You know, I have made so many of these do-it-yourself made Bluetooth speakers. My biggest one, of course, is 420 watts per channel, Hercules over there, with two 8-inch, big 6-inch bass port, coaxials up top, tweeters, a whole 9 yards. This thing, I mean, it's this earth-moving bass coming out of that thing. And then over here, as you have been probably following my channel, I've got big old Phantom over here with 300 watts per channel, twin 8s, tweets and all that. And I've got a whole bunch of other ones down here I've made throughout the years. So I wanted something a little bit more, you know, badass, I guess you want to call it, but still have great bass and plenty of volume. And this is what I came up with this case. It's a pistol flight case you can get on Amazon. I forget the name of the company, but all I did was just cut a 9-inch hole with my jigsaw DeWalt on slow speed, because if you go high speed, it'll actually melt the plastic on there. For the tweeter holes, standard 2-inch holes, I just used a hole saw with a drill bit, and pretty freaking easy. Those are the main cuts, and all the other little cuts I just used a step bit for like the power on and off button. This is an actual 65 watt USB PD-C for full power, and also QC 3.0. It also shows the voltage of the battery, which is kick-ass. You know, Bluetooth standard antenna right here, works great. Power VU, these are 24 volt LED lights that I have connected to left channel and right channel. We'll get on the inside here and I'll show you. And they just flicker, you know, something kind of retro 80s, maybe 70s kind of deal here. But this is what everybody likes to see is on the inside here, my work. This is a 10 amp lithium battery, Mighty Max, which has plenty of juice. And the way I wire up these things is the switch turns on this 12 volt to 36 volt step. I'm sorry, this is a 24. I went with the 24. So it turns on this step-up booster, takes the 12 volts, makes 24. This is a 10 amp unit, which powers this little digital chip amp, Nobsound, which it's 100 watts times 2, and runs great. Runs, as you saw in the video, it thumps this Skar Audio IX series. This is a D2 woofer, low impedance. So you got 2 ohms and 2 ohms going on here. And then with the tweeters, the load on the amplifier is about 1.4 ohms. So I was a little bit concerned about low impedance in using this amplifier to drive that low of impedance, but it works. I do have a D4 sub on order. It's a 4 ohm and 4 ohm to help stay within a little bit more specs. But this amplifier is doing fine with 1.4 ohm load on left and right channel. So I was very surprised. The tweeters are PRV audio, pure silk dome, and they just screw in. And I also put some of that Silex mat over here to keep the seal good. This is a sealed unit. It's not ported. And we'll get with that in a second. I use I think these are 10. These are 15 ohm, 100 watt power reducing resistors to knock down the tweeter volume a little bit. Then after I parallel in the tweeter, I go through this is a 30 microfarad. I can't remember. These are audio grade Dayton audio capacitors to filter down the sound for like crossover type thing. I use Wago connectors exclusively. And then on the back side here, you know, people get crazy with the stuffing on the inside of these things. And yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But what I did is I used a piece of exterior siding and glued it in with adhesive silicone and also bed lined it right here. Then of course put matting along the whole inside here, and it sounds absolutely phenomenal. It got very, very good with the wiring. Keep it simple. 20 amp fuse right there, and a 12 volt 5.5 by 2.5 DC input jack, so you can charge the 12 volt lithium battery with a lithium battery charger or whatever, solar, your car or whatever. But that's about it, folks. One hell of a build. It weighs about 20, I want to say about 23 pounds or so. 24 pounds is what I weighted that on my little bathroom scale. And it's Bluetooth all day, man. It rocks. It's very, very portable and has gutsy bass. And with it being acoustically sealed, I did have to put some foam, you know, that good gasket stuff you can get at Lowe's, that really thin. Well, actually, you can get it online. I got this online. I buy a lot of this. So it's a little bit of extra sealing along here, so when it mates up here in this lip, there's no blow-by with the woofer excursion. So there's no color or weird sounds, rattles, or whatever coming out of this box. But it works. It works freaking great. Love this build. Black Betty, you know, Ram Jam, Bam Balam, for all you guys about my age. And just push it down here. Maybe it fits tight, but damn if it doesn't work great. Back up a little bit there, you can see it. There we go. There it is. Very, very good build. Very, very good quality. This D2 I didn't have. I also bedlined this steel grill here. I had to cut the little flares. Let me see if you can see that right here. I had to trim these back so that the woofer excursion wouldn't hit that. But I haven't had any problems with it banging against the grill here at all. It's been a really, the sound is just, only way I can describe it is this audiophile sound. It is so gutsy with the bass. We're talking going down in the 40s smoothly. With no port, just banging, good sound. With the 100 watt times 2 little amplifier running at 24 volts, you're probably getting 65 watts per channel RMS clean out of this thing. So it'll bang all day. I've played it all day long at moderate volumes and no problems. All right, there you have it. And I've done videos on this big honking one over here. This is just, if you want like stage level type volume, you know, this thing will literally just shake the doors, the garage doors here. It's so freaking powerful. 420 watts per channel on that one. But I need something a little bit high quality, but still with great bass, but not too freaking cumbersome to throw in the, you know, back of the truck. This thing you just throw in the back seat of your car and take to the beach, and you know, put a strap on it right here, and bammo, good to go. All right, there you have it. Pretty proud of this one. If you have any questions, let me know. I think I went over everything with this. And like I said, I've built so many of these things, and you just get better at what you do and never give up. So thanks for watching. See you next time.